You get what you're looking for. It's a saying my mom said to us when we were growing up. And now, as an adult, I can see how true that is. We do get what we're looking for in many life situations and in sales efforts. Here's how I see it coming to play in sales. When it comes to concerns or objections that we face during our sales conversations, we get what we're looking for when we believe that the concern or objection is likely going to be raised, or that it should be raised because we agree with whatever that concern or objection is. Think about it. If you don't have conviction and belief in your fees, what you charge, the model of the service that you're providing, your experience level, your age, whether it be too young or at the end of my career, why would people work with me when I'm not going to be here for that long? When you don't have strong belief in those areas, you will often create that being a concern or an objection in the people that you're talking with. Whether it comes out through your tone of voice or your body language or hesitations or other communication messages, your lack of conviction is felt subconsciously by the prospect and creates some kind of dissonance that makes them wonder or question something. So what can we do? What we can do is first make note of the most common concerns or objections that you hear. Whatever they are, make note of them. Then for each one, do a self-check on how convicted am I in the validity or the value of this component to what I provide. If it's not a strong conviction, I really need for people to use this, do this, etc., then you got to look for what can I do to strengthen my belief. And we can do many things. We could do some market research. We could do industry-specific research on that item. We can talk to a mentor or a colleague to find out how convicted are they and how did they get there and how do they explain things? How do they deal with hearing concerns or objections around that? And we can look for the successes that we've had that dispel whether that should be a concern or objection or not. And if we can increase that conviction, we're going to increase the likelihood that we don't create that objection or concern and make it a barrier to that person or people getting what we offer. Now, it's interesting when we have people operating within the same firm or same practice or same company, we can see that different people have different beliefs around aspects of what's being offered. And we might have one person who always says they're hearing the fee concern and another advisor who never hears it, but they maybe hear something around the need for all assets under management, or that you work as there's a team environment versus just a one-on-one, relationship. Whatever it is, we can see how that plays out in there. So if you want to reduce the most common concerns or objections, start with yourself. Start with the objections and concerns you have around it. Strengthen your belief in it. And then what you're going to look for, instead of that concern or objection being surfaced or being underneath something, you're going to look for a clear pathway where that isn't a concern. And then when you're looking for that, that is what you're going to see.